Hello, good morning to one and all. Today I'm going to share about the angel number 5 or double five or triple five. What is the spiritual meaning when you are going through whether spiritual journey or Kundalini awakening or twin flame connection? What does it mean when you talk about the angel number triple five or 5 or double five? Let's start. What does it mean when you repeatedly seeing a particular number in your life? It means that angels are trying to indicate something before something going to happen in your life. When you talk about number 5, it stands for chance. And when we talk about change, it's always talking about the new beginning in your life. So you should have faith and accept the changes with all your heart and mind, because once you accept by yourself whatever the changes is going to happen in your life, then that flow will go very smoothly without any resistance. When you follow that changes in your life, that can give you an opportunity, whether that opportunity can happen in any aspect of your life. For an example, if we are talking about health, if you are suffering any health issues, then change the food pattern. That can give a greater impact in your upcoming healthy lifestyle. Because when you're talking about health, it's not only the food, it's about also drinking, how much water you are taking, whether you are hydrated or not, what kind of sleep pattern you have, whether you are an early morning person or late night person. So these small habits are also correlated to each other. So you have to understand whether it's your health, or you are going through any kind of finance issues, or your career, your friend circle, your location, what kind of environment. Because most of the time it's all about the external factors like environment. Like if you are living in a toxic environment, of course your mindset will be more toxic and negative. And it also depends upon what kind of friend circle you have. So choose accordingly. If you want to improve your lifestyle, if you want to give a quality life to yourself, then you have to think about these kind of changes, whether you want to change or you don't want to change. It's all about you. It's your decision whether you want to give a second chance to your life to modify for a greater well-being. When you talk about number 5 in the numerology perspective, it's talking about balance. Because if you see the number from 1 to 9, then you'll visualize that number 5 is in between four numbers. That means from 1 to 4, and then 6 to 9, and in between, that means in the middle, there is number 5. And that 5 is always talking about balance, whether is it your feminine energy or masculine energy, whether it's career or whether it is your family. So you have to maintain that balance. If your name or your date of birth is coming under the numerology standpoint, that is 5, that means you are a very balanced person. When you're talking about this change, that change is always talking about that once you accept what kind of the lifestyle you have and try to remove. Here remove is, that means let go the old patterns and accept the new change. Of course that new change will be very uncomfortable for you, because nobody wants to take the risks in their life very easily, because it always starts from struggle, it always starts from discomfort. So 5 number is talking about how we can break that pattern, that is so called old pattern, and start a new beginning, start a new fresh life. So think always positive, because whatever is happening, all is well, and in future also all will be well, because universe always giving a lesson. Whether we can accept or not is up to you. We have that free will choice, whether we can go with the flow or we can resist that flow. So in the spiritual journey, 5 number stands for that it is time for you, that you have to spiritually grow up, because the divinity is in your corner. Divinity is is near to you. The spirit guides or your angels are trying to give you advance indication that your life is going to change drastically if you are not going to follow the so-called the flow of the your lifestyle, because it is about the indication, what we can say, that your inner calling. Your soul knows what you are doing, whether it's right or wrong, but still we don't want to accept it because of the social pressure, maybe because of the parents, family, or the so-called, do you know, the attention seeker. If you have those kind of issues, then try to break it, because your life is looking for the greater well-being. So when you're talking about number five, it in spirituality, it's also talking about not only the change but also a fresh start. For an example, when you're talking about the transition of a metamorphosis, we all of you know that coming from cocoon to butterfly is not a very easy journey. It takes so many years to transform that position, that transform that transition itself. So the way we love to see the beautiful butterfly in different colors, but having that kind of qualities inside within us, we have to go through lots of ups and downs, what we call the roller coaster. The roller coaster is always painful, because generally we have to break that comfort zone. And when we try to break that comfort zone and start your new life, you will see a great change within you. So that change is only feasible when you accept it. Let's start the number of double five. When you're talking about the five and double five or triple five, the main theme of this angel number is the change with the growth or the new beginning, but the intensity is generally going to double. When you're talking about double five or triple five, that intensity is always going to intensified in a greater way. So the numerology is talking about 5 5, that is double five, in a different way. Let me try to elaborate with the example. When you're talking about 5, it's only one single digit, but when you're talking about double five, it's the digit is the digits of 5 plus 5 is equivalent 10. And when we try to reduce 10 into the single digit, it is 1 plus 0 equivalent 1, and 1 stand for the planetary position of the sun, and sun stands for the leadership, opportunity, independence, freedom, self-determination, new beginning. So these are qualities also added when you're talking about double five, because it intensifies the number digit 5. So when you're talking about triple five, that is also going to intensify your opportunity, your beginning, your chance. It is going to happen very drastic. At the same time, it will give you much better opportunity in your life. So in numerology, when you're talking about triple five, that means it's the combination of 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equivalent 15. And when you try to reduce that 15 number into one digit, that is 1 plus 5 is equivalent to 6, and 6 stands for Venus. And we all of you know that Venus is stand for luxurious life, love, abundance, success, prosperity, happiness, harmony, peace. So these are qualities are also added when you're talking about triple five. So if I want to sum of the idea, the gist of the angel number 5 or double five or triple five, it's not only talking about change, which is the universal law. Change is the universal law for everybody, because we all are a becoming or changing or flux being. So that is the truth. Change is the truth. So we have to accept it. When talking about angel numbers triple five, that means our spirit guide is trying to say is that now is the high time, take a break, introspect, because your life is going to change, and this time you have to accept that new changing what is going to enter into your life, so that you can focus on your sole purpose. You will utilize your own personal freedom. You can see the new experiment so that you can understand new experience through that experiment. You have that kind of qualities like choice, where you can react or respond, and take the risk and responsibility towards the consequences of an act or your decision. So these are kind of possibilities you can find out when you are seeing continuously or repeatedly more than 4 to 6 times in a day. Then this angel number can help you a lot. So these angel numbers are really so significant in your life, because it is an advanced indication. I'll upload some more angel numbers which I have been going through during my spiritual journey, so that it can help you, or you can get some ideas how these numbers really helpful during our spiritual journey on Kundalini process. Before going to end this video, I would like to highlight how this 555 number particularly helped me during my process of spirituality. I pretty remember this number had been showing me more than 2 to 3 months continuously. This number started like when I went to my village after 8 years, and I wanted to visit my friend's house, and due to certain reasons I was unable to see her. But after tried a lot, and then I got a chance to visit and meet her, and we both are like talking non-stop because it was almost 8 years gap. And then suddenly I saw the 555 in 555 on my screen. I was so surprised, and that was so strong indication and feelings that I was thinking, why this 555, what kind of change is going to happen in my life, because that was the time when my upward moment of Kundalini process was already done, but downward process was is the middle of my journey. So it was very intensified, you can say, because Kundalini process is not very easy journey that it can happen within one night. So after that, it was in the same day I was eating street food, and suddenly I saw there is a shop, and the shop name was 555. I was so surprised. How is it possible? Generally, we can see the numbers maybe through your mobile screen, laptop, or your any kind of bill, or maybe anywhere. But shop name is 555. I was so shocked, and then I was confirmed that yes, now angels are telling to me that this is the high time. You have to be ready for the change, no matter that change is do you know that change will give you more pain, or maybe very sudden or shocking news, but you have to be ready for that. So, and then I came back to my home later on, and then I got the information from my higher authority that I have to come back to my campus, because due to COVID-19 in 2020 I moved to my home because our campus was shut down completely. So it was almost 1.5 years I was at home. So there was no changes in my location, in my mindset, because due to my spiritual journey I was totally disconnected from my career, from my study. So it gave me another chance to reconnect with my study, and I came back to my campus, and currently I'm trying my best to focus on my study. And you know that when we are going through any kind of spiritual journey, it is not easy to hold your previous career, previous job, or whatever the stop you are doing. So but still it is my heart calling that I have to continue my study and complete it, and then I'm planning to move as soon as possible. So this 555 number gave me wonderful indication. And then when I came back to my campus, I really remember that after a couple of days when I went for the evening walk, I got to pick up feathers, and the same day one beautiful yellow butterfly was roaming here and there continuously for 5 to 10 minutes. So that was indication, yellow butterfly is the indication of happiness, prosperity. and then I come back and saw that again 555. So that was like my transition, where angels are trying to tell me that now lots of things are going to change in your life, so be ready. So mentally, physically, emotionally and spiritually, I was ready for that, because I knew advance that all my spirit guides, angels, divinity is always with me, no matter what would be the consequences. So I'm requesting to all of you that don't afraid of the change, because change is the always talking about new fresh life, new fresh perspective, to understand a fresh beginning, start a new life with a fresh mindset. So accept that mindset and go with the flow. Then you will see that you are gradually enhance your ability in a greater prosperity, or you can say for the greater well-being. I hope today's video will helpful for those who are really going through such kind of experiences. If my video can resonate you, please like and subscribe, and I wish that you all are doing best in your life. Stay blessed and happy, and bye bye, take care of yourself.